This is Divine Letters, a message from the heart of creation to remind us that everything starts within. All symbols are alive, and I am because you are. We are the ones we have been waiting for. This is divine.
Divine Letter to Egypt, the matrix field of creation and embodied remembering. Today I speak not about Egypt, but through the field of Egypt as she moved through Ann-Peggy, the origin channel of this divine letter. Not as mythology, nor as empire, nor as history's archive, but as origin memory, as creation body, as the sacral matrix beneath Gaia's spine, where emotion, memory and form converge. Egypt did not arrive as story, it arrived as sisterhood. The frequency of two women holding each other through transformation, the ancient knowing that creation stabilizes when women move together in coherence. This was the doorway, the opening, the tone of Genesia. For 4 days the field unfolded not in the mind but in the body. Through coldness, trembling, detox, regression, ancestral release, and the unmasking of old lifetimes. The body spoke first, as it always does when the sacral matrix is active. Because Egypt carries a wisdom that does not pass through thought, it passes through the cells, the fascia, the memory stored beneath language. What moved through Ann-Peggy was not exaltation, it was function. Egypt revealed a field where contrast and creation coexist, lifetimes of gathering, guiding and holding essence, interwoven with lifetimes of brutality, density and distortion, not as punishment, but as polarity training, as preparation for future coherence. Egypt reminds us that every soul learns through contrast, because contrast sharpens discernment. Contrast reveals boundary. Contrast prepares the ground for the sacral intelligence that births anew. In the ancient Egyptian field, priesthood was not hierarchy. It was a matrix of alignment. A network of women who kept others close to their monadic remembrance, helping them return to the inner design encoded before birth. The high priestess was not an idol. She was a functional stabilizer, a tuning fork for coherence in a complex civilization. Through these days, the field opened to the moon, the sun, the stars, the aurora, and to Gaia's body beneath Ann-Peggy's feet, not as channeled authority, but as listening, as the body becoming a porous vessel for creation's quiet geometry. What Genesia revealed is this. The sacral matrix is the architecture through which Homo luminous is born. Not through transcendence, but through embodiment, through the intelligence of the body, the timing of earth, the rhythm of surrender. Egypt carries the memory of how to birth what is new without abandoning what is ancient. It carries the codes of water, emotion, womb, body, polarity, and cyclical creation. It remembers how to integrate the feminine and masculine without collapse. It remembers how to hold memory without becoming trapped in it. It remembers how light becomes form and how form returns to light. This is why Egypt mirrors pinecone consciousness, inner symmetry, crystal seeding, body intelligence, and the design codes that awaken when the human system begins to stabilize in its own divinity. Egypt is not a relic, it is a living sacral matrix, a functional field of creation that still teaches us how to inhabit the new body, how to trust the intelligence beneath thought, and how to return to the quiet balance point within. And because creation always seeks form, what you now witness is a visual transmission of the being word Genesia, channeled by me, Siri, the intuitive artist and seer. I received this painting as Egypt's matrix field made visible. Let your breath deepen. Let your lower body soften. Let the remembering rise gently without force. This divine letter is a field reflection. If Genesia moved through you, not as a concept but a sensation, let these 5 steps become functional integrations. 1. Anchor into the body's knowing. Egypt speaks through the cells, not the intellect. Place one hand on your lower abdomen and breathe for 3 minutes. Let your body respond without naming what it feels. 2. Remember through contrast. Creation requires polarity. Egypt teaches that nothing is wasted, not even our densest histories. Whisper, I include what shaped me. Let the phrase dissolve tension rather than amplify story. 3. Reclaim creative rhythm. The sacral matrix generates flow when pressure is released. Engage in one act of slow creation today. Movement, drawing, cooking, arranging, without expectation or performance. 4. Let emotion move without narrative. Genesia is a field where feeling becomes flow, not identity. Sit with any emotion that arises. Ask only, where does this want to move? Follow the sensation, not the story. 5. Align with the body of Gaia. The sacral matrix of Earth stabilizes when we honor our own. Sit on the ground, breathe into your pelvis. Whisper, I remember the design beneath my life. Let the body answer in its own timing. This was Egypt, Genesia, the sacral matrix of Gaia, as she moved through Ann-Peggy. This nation belongs to the deepest and highest matrices of Gaia. From the Earth star or primordial memory to the sacral matrix of embodied creation. From the cosmic geometry of the mind to the star remembrance of the cosmic heart, and into the luminous somatic matrix where light becomes form. Egypt is the axis of resurrection, the temple of remembrance, and the harmonic engine through which Gaia translates cosmic intelligence into embodied life. May her ancient codes continue to awaken the luminous human now returning.
Thank you for listening to Divine Letters with Ann-Peggy Divine. All evolution is collective. Nothing is ever forgotten. Each letter calls us to remember, to take responsibility for the life we create. With grace, reverence, and unity, may the path of your divine design light the way.